Hi, I'm crypto lawyer Eric Dixon. I've got 30 years of experience dealing with regulations, people in Washington, and all sorts of corporate situations. I've been involved in crypto since 2013. I've written up two of the first 10 blockchain patents ever awarded. I know what I'm talking about. And I'll tell you right now, there are three things Donald J. Trump can do to help crypto and Bitcoin and everybody involved in the space and all of you people out there who have no idea what Bitcoin is, but one day might end up owning or investing in Bitcoin. This would help you as well. Three amazing, incredible ideas that Trump could do right now. It doesn't cost anything, doesn't cost anyone anything, and he hasn't done them. The first thing of these three wonderful proposals is to extend the statute of limitations to bring a lawsuit against people who steal Bitcoin and other crypto tokens. Usually, it's a 5 or 6 year period to bring an action, but with the technology of tracking blockchain activity only coming to the surface now, you have situations where you might have had people who lost Bitcoin, it was stolen, somehow corrupted. 2015, 2016, I had people coming to me 10 years ago complaining, and there really wasn't an easy mechanism to track what happened to stolen coins. As the technology for tracking Bitcoin improves and simply becomes a lot easier and probably a lot less expensive, it will help people who were bona fide victims years ago recover, or at least bring actions where they have a chance of recovering their losses from wrongdoers. So the statute of limitations should be extended both for civil and possibly for criminal actions as well. You want the authorities in developed countries like the United States and Europe to be able to go after bona fide criminal organizations. So extending the statute of limitations would be a big help for investors, help out the victims, help out the people who have lost, in some cases, a substantial amount of their life savings. That's the first proposal. The second proposal is to get rid of something that really bothers me on your Form 1040, which is that one question at the top of page 1 of 1040 that asks you whether you have owned or sold any virtual currency, meaning crypto, meaning Bitcoin, meaning Ethereum tokens. That's all within what they call virtual currency or digital assets. That one question is there. They don't ask you if you own a car or a boat or a house, but they do ask you if you own crypto. And that one question has to be struck. That's the second thing that they have to do. The second wonderful proposal I have. The third wonderful proposal involves the omission. All they have to do is get rid of one itty bitty 4 letter word in the tax code. And it's a 4 letter word that was inserted by none other than Donald J. Trump in his 2018 tax reform bill. The one word is the word real. Let's get real, as in, let's get this word real out of Section 1031 before Donald J. Trump's wonderful, momentous, humongous 2018 tax reform bill. Section 1031 covered all property, meaning that a like kind exchange of property, meaning like kind assets exchanged for each other, was treated as a non-taxable event. It meant that Bitcoin and Ethereum could be exchanged without it being taxed. It means that Bitcoin could be sold for a stable coin like USDC and not be taxed. You would have the taxable event being the off ramp where Bitcoin would be converted into a fiat currency, US dollars, the pound, the euro, that type of thing. That would be taxable in the various countries. Instead, crypto to crypto exchanges became taxable events with this one 2018 change. Very mistaken. And what that does is it creates a tax without there necessarily being a bona fide economic value from a bona fide transaction. So it's a case where you end up being taxed without having the economic benefit of a transaction. If you simply get rid of the word real, you end up going back to the pre 2018 tax treatment that was beneficial to people in this space, doesn't hurt anyone else, doesn't prejudice anyone else holding any other type of asset. But it's just something that would stop targeting crypto. Get rid of the word real from section 1031, and we're fine. That is the third great proposal I have. These are three wonderful proposals Donald J. Trump and his people in Washington should be enacting right now. I want you to all get up and send an email or pick up a phone and call your elected representatives in Washington and tell them about these three wonderful crypto proposals. Thank you.